That was altogether far too exciting is not the word, but that's what it was. Well, it was for the dog anyway. So Mrs. P and I have just come back from taking dogs for a walk, and I wanted to have a walk around the two bottom pieces of grass just to see how it's coming along, which it is. Slowly it's getting there. It's just been sublimming cold. We just haven't had the warmth and the sun to get the grass going. So I wanted to have a look at it. And yeah, so we come back up, and Pickle, the blue-eyed collie, found the cat. So I don't know, I don't know if the cat's deaf or something, didn't hear us come in because we were making enough noise. Anyway, there was this mad scramble across the yard, dog in hot pursuit of cat, me shouting me top of my lungs to leave the bloody cat alone. The dog goes deaf, corners the cat in amongst all the scrap metal over by the barn. Cat nails the dog tries to nail the cat runs again underneath one of the cabins. Dog's trying to get under the cabin, I'm trying to get to the dog. So yeah, it was exciting, but for the wrong reasons. I mean, I don't want the dog to hurt the cat. Cat's doing me a favour. Anyway, finally caught hold of the dog. Dog's now in the cage in disgrace, although she doesn't actually know what she's done wrong. It's like, well, is it not just not a different smelling white rabbit that I chased with a long tail? Is that not what it is? It's small, it's furry, and it ran. Therefore, I must chase it and chew it if I can. I can't really blame the dog for doing what the dog wants to do, but I can blame the dog for not stopping when I told it to stop. Anyway, I'm off over to my dad's. I'm going to go and have a look at the cattle, have a chat with him, and then back. And I'm hoping my flail chains come today. I've been waiting for over a week now for some flail chains for the muck spreader. The problem is, in that week I've been waiting, the piece of grass that I wanted to put some muck on has come back. So I think I've missed the boat. I think I'm gonna have to put the cattle back out there and have another chomp on it before I put some muck out there. So, yeah, I mean, perhaps it's my fault for being a cheapskate and going on eBay and trying to find some cheap chains and flails and stuff and thinking I'm saving a few quid, and then what I've done is I've lost a week. I could have possibly gone down to our local agricultural dealer and picked up some chains, paid twice as much, but at least the job would have been done. I don't know. Nothing seems to be going very much to plan right now. I mean, the plan was loose. You know, don't get me wrong, there was no fixed dates or whatever else. We had ideas of when we wanted to do stuff, but that's all like out the window for me. Luckily, the neighbour got his maize in. You've seen a video of that. He got his maize in before the rain, and everything up Pigeon Mead seems to have worked pucker for them. Right, I need to knuckle down and get myself concentrating on some more farm work. That's what I got to do. They've made a dent in it, but there's still plenty out there. Come on, you. Morning, boys and girls. Yes, it's me. Just me. Not your average passing by dog walker. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? All right. Biscuit, you better keep up. Nice little effer, isn't it, eh? You are a nice little effer. They actually seem to be filling it a bit now. Hello, you lot. Hello. I might bring you over a garlic lick. Would you like that? Yeah? Would you? You've got to have another tag. You've got to have another tag. You're alright. You've managed to turn yours round. That's clever, that is. How did you get that turned round like that? You've got a metal tag in the wrong way around. See that? Don't matter, it's in there, that's the main thing. You're okay. You're okay. So, hello sweetheart, you alright? Starting to get your summer coat now, isn't it? All this is coming out. Hello 222. How are you? Oh, Jesus, I'm so much better now. Yeah, that's nice, we like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All present and correct. Come on you, we're going. See there? God's honest truth. The Ministry of Defence. They solved my problem in seconds. So it's 5:30 in the afternoon, so this had better be quick because I've got to go back in and then upload tonight's video. But Sunday afternoon, and I normally cut my footpaths and cut the lawn, just generally have a bit of a tidy up of the place. Usually I've got Sunday afternoons more or less to myself. I had family here today because Mum was going back to hospital and they wanted to be down here with her. But anyway, that aside, earlier I might have mentioned to say that I'd be expecting flail chains to come for the muck spreader, and I'd hope they'd come earlier because I wanted to put some muck out in those 3 paddocks. But the problem I got is the cattle came out of there 10 days ago, and the grass had come back, and now there was too much grass really to spread muck on. I didn't want to spread it on grass that long. Now the cattle quite often come in at night in the shed, but never all of them. There's always 2 or 3 left out here. Now the problem with that is if I let them in there, and there's 2 or 3 this side, the 2 or 3 this side don't have the brains to go in and go round and go down. They'll try and go, they'll bust my fences. So I kind of resigned myself to the fact that it was unlikely that I was going to get these guys in here. Pretty unlikely. Anyhow, half hour ago, mowing the grass, got my earphones off. Oh, what's that noise? Look up, there's an Apache. No, not a Red Indian. Apache attack helicopter, literally flying over the farm. And I thought, and I whipped my phone out really quick, and I took a snapshot of it. Here's the snapshot.
Look down there, George, it's Farmer P.
Took a snapshot of this helicopter going over the farm, and he was kind of going that way, generally that way. He wasn't alone. I'm not saying how many of them there was, because you don't need to know, but there was more than one. Anyway, first helicopter spooked the cattle. They were out on the golf course and they were running around with their tails up, not necessarily frightened, but spooked. Anyhow, another one came over a bit further that way, and they all came bowling up the field and straight in the barn. And it was like, thank you, someone heard me, thank you. So I jumped off the mower, ran over, closed the gate into the avenue field, came out here, opened the gate into the paddocks, and voila, they're out there. And they can have a couple of days out there and chew that down. Gives me time to move the electric fence over there as well. So yeah, it was like prayer that I hadn't actually uttered a prayer, but if I had, it was answered by the Ministry of Defence. So thanks guys. If ever any of you are flying over here again, coming this way again, just give us a ring. My number's easy to find. I know that because plenty of you guys ring me. easy to find. Give us a bit of notice. I'll have the tea and biscuits ready for you. I'll have somewhere nice and clear for you to land out the way. I'll put the guard terrier on duty so no one will interfere with your machinery, and you come and have a cup of tea and I'll say thank you in person. But yeah, being as I enjoy flight and stuff like that, a lot of people would cuss military helicopters flying low or military planes flying low. It doesn't bother me. I actually really like to see it. Years and years and years and years and years ago, we had a bit of an issue because we used to keep turkeys in the top barn, and we used to get tornadoes. They would fly. You'd see them coming round the horizon that way, and they'd literally come straight up here. I reckon they were bombing my barn, to be honest, because about 2/3 of the way up this field, I mean, they're like 300 feet up, not that, 300-400 feet up, and then they go up. So I reckon they were dropping their make-believe bombs on my bloody barn. So I did have a bit of an issue with that because I lost a few turkeys. Because turkeys are stupid, and they just hear a fast jet and they go, oh my god, the end of the road. Pile up in the corner and die. So yeah, yeah. Thank you, MOD. You did me a favour. Call in, have a cup of tea. You'll be welcome. Right, there's something I've been meaning to do for a while. I'm at home on my own. It's 6:30. Done all my chores. Sun's still shining. Who wants to go indoors when it's outside like this? So that's coming off. But first, I've got to move that. When I say that, I mean the big bale feeder. It's a sheep big bale feeder. This is probably going to end up going to my brother's. It was my dad's years ago. It wants a bit of repair. I'll probably do that first, but I don't think, unless I keep it for calves. I could keep it for calves. Anyway, for the time being, it's got to come away from there. That should give you enough space to put the sliterator over here. Let's just have a look. Make sure there's nothing in the way. No. We're good. So normally I probably wouldn't bother bringing you to do this little ditty job. Literally, I'm taking that off and I'm thinking of putting that back on, which may be a task because I think when I put it away, I didn't let all the hydraulic pressure off properly, so he's not sitting very well. I might have to tie it back with a bit of string or something, maybe this time. But that's doable. But as I know, so many of you have had withdrawal symptoms for anything to do with farming. It's all been building or in the van or looking at grass or looking at cattle, and very, very little involving tractors. Yeah, I know some of you just need your tractor hit. So, when was the last time I started this? When did I park this in here? It's gotta be, it was weeks ago. But how many weeks? 3 weeks? So he's probably gonna splutter a little bit, you know. First time for a while. Give him a little bit of juice, just a little bit, and see if we go. So, you'd think I stopped it 10 minutes ago. Nope. Nope. Right, I know we're not very far. I'll give it just a minute. Just a minute. And then we'll go and take that off. So it won't be long. We'll be doing mowing, spinning, carting, hay and silage stuff. And I think what I might do is, before we do that, when was he? 4,200. So he's not due a service for another another 400 hours, but that was 2 years ago. So I might drop the oil out and give her some fresh blood. Okay. Yes, I'm wearing Crocs. No, it's not clever. No, I'm not going to change into steel toe caps. Not for this. Yes, I may regret it. Yes, you told me so. Let's get on with it. I think when I come out of there, you're going to snap my fingers, aren't you? No, you're not. That's one. 3 more to go. That's got it. On your toes. Okay, so that actually looks like all the feet are on the floor, so I don't know if I got to go up or down. Out. Not much though. You can come with me. Over there. That's not going anywhere. All right. You can go in there. Like that. And you, no, not you. You can go that side. Okay. Bit of string. Bit of string. Right, we'll have a little loop around there. Like that. You can go around there. And we'll tie you back on there. You know what? I think that's going to stay there by itself. It's caught in that crease. Right, let's go and get the case. Everything is off. Good to go. Right, we don't have a lot of room to get ourselves lined up in here, so this is going to be a little bit of Austin Powers backwards and forwards, just jiggling to get myself lined up, you understand. I might have underdone that a bit, maybe. Forward a little bit more. Mind the watering can. Oh. Okay, so he's lined up. He's not, but he will be. So this is a lesson learned for when I'm putting it away next time, is to tip that nose down further, because that's the problem. It's tipped up too far, which is letting the whole thing over. So I could plug it into the hydraulics and mess about with it, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather do it this way. Right, let's get everything plumbed in. That can come off there. That can come off there. Ooh, straight on. I was lucky. Nope. There he goes. Always make sure you're locked on. And your guard is secure. Right, I can't actually remember which pipes I put on where before. I could do with colour coding them really, but there's only two ways. So that one first. So I reckon him at the bottom. So you in there. You in there. And then you two at the top. I'm kind of hoping I put them on in the right way they come out, as in lined up on there. I'm putting them back in the same position. So we'll soon find out if I was that clever. Don't hold your breath. Right, just need to put the legs up and I'll be back. Okay, so in case anybody is thinking I might have forgotten, I have shortened the top link to back where I think it should be. Checked all the pins. I've taken the travel pins out. Well, the one travel pin that keeps it over, because the idea is we're gonna shoot out on the common now and just top the drive side outside. So we're going to do that straight away, but I'll take it up in the yard and just test it. So there should be no need to grease this. I greased it before I did the first job with it, and that was hours work, hour and a half maybe, and I'm going to do 20 minutes now. So what I might do is get it warm and maybe put a couple of squirts in grease after I've got everything moving. You know what I mean. So which one's which? I thought it was that one. Okay. Loads of room. Oh, that's all right. Cow led down there, and I thought it was her leg through the fence. I thought she'd led down and got her leg stuck in the fence. It wasn't. I don't know how she did it. She had her tail stuck through the fence. Anyhow, I opened the gate and she stood up, so good enough for me. Literally, I only actually got out the tractor cab to change the battery in that because he was down on that much. Right, we don't want that open. I'm kind of assuming it's all going to be okay because the thing is basically still brand new. So, keys. There they are. So one of the reasons I'm doing this tonight, I mean it is 7:15 now, so one of the reasons I'm going to do this tonight is many folks will not be travelling around probably now because there are street parties and stuff going on for the coronation, and it's not that I'm a miserable git and don't want to go to the street party, it's just that it's not really my thing. I've got other things that to me are more important than being sociable, shall we say. No, other way. So, and this is one of them. And what I was trying to say is, while the roads are nice and quiet, which they are right now, I could do the bit of bank up outside Pigeon Meads Gate. Not that we need it doing now because all the tractor work's finished in there, but it does make it a bit safer for cars coming up and down. So let's have a bit there. That might be a bit too low. Maybe there. That might still be a bit low, but anyway. Let's... Can you see better now? Nope, that's because the windshield wiper's knackered. Right, okay, let's do it. No nasty noises, no vibration. I think we're good to go. Let's just set our height, shall we? To about there. We'll put that on float. Lights, lights, more lights. There's tidy. Right, that's that done. So, a little bit of a, well, I don't know. It suits me to do this. It makes my driveway safer for me, my staff, visitors not to use if I keep the common cut. But everybody else benefits as well. So it's not a completely selfish thing, me just doing it for myself. It's as I know the neighbours appreciate it, so right, that can go off, that can go off, that can go off, that can go off, they can go off, that can go off, that can go off. Right, only ignition left and we are pretty much done. I think we'll tuck him up in there actually, out the way a bit. That'll do. Right, well, it is 8:10 and I reckon it's time to go in and treat myself to something cold. See you tomorrow.